One of the key elements of the coach-client relationship is the coach giving the client sufficient time to explore particular topics in their thinking in order to become comfortable with them and to want to engage with them fully. And that's as important in stakeholder feedback, my topic this month, as it is in many other areas of coaching. And it starts in that stakeholder feedback process that I've discussed in my blog, where you share feedback in terms of strengths and development areas with a client in order to help them identify what they might want to work on their coaching goals. And it's allowing them that time to go away and reflect on feedback that they've received and to become comfortable with it and to create a degree of acceptance around it as feedback, which allows them then to decide to accept it and to take action in terms of then working on it. And what's lovely is if it's delivered well and if the client engages well with the feedback process at that initial onset, then potentially they will welcome feedback into the rest of their coaching journey. Which brings to mind for me a client that I work with who engaged very positively with the stakeholder feedback process and used it to identify a number of coaching goals, one of which was to improve their listening skills. And what was really nice to watch was as we then went through the coaching journey, the client actively then sought further feedback from stakeholders, some of whom had fed into the initial feedback process, in order to get feedback on how they were showing up in terms of improving their listening skills in various environments in the work environment. And it was great to see how they'd kind of gone full circle, and that feedback, that positive feedback loop, was now becoming part of the way that they worked. And there was a real shift in terms of the way that they were listening, and there was a real positive feedback loop being experienced from them, from some of their colleagues. So I think what's great about the feedback process, if you can get it to work effectively with a client, is that it means that coaching doesn't need to operate in a vacuum. You can really let the client see themselves as part of the wider system and welcome feedback from the wider system in order to underpin their coaching journey and learning, I suppose. So as always, if you want to hear more about stakeholder feedback or any other element of coaching, then please do get in touch and I'll be delighted to hear from you.